Hey guys, good morning. It is Tuesday. It's like 7 something in the morning. I just woke up. Yeah, I'm making coffee. It is pretty much done, so kind of wanted to start a vlog today. I know I haven't done it in actually quite a long time, but to be honest guys, with the holidays basically that just occurred, plus I got engaged. I don't know if you can see my ring. More to come on that, you guys. That's probably gonna be like a separate series in and of itself, but I just thought I would just do a little vlogging. So for those of you who are new, hi, my name is Jessica. Pretty much just do vlogging. So today I decided that today's vlog is going to be a little different. It's probably going to introduce like more of like my work from home life. So beforehand, like I was having like a little bit of like inspiration trouble when it came to vlogging, because you know, like a lot of influencers that I see, they always live in like very populated cities, which I live very close to Austin, but I'm not directly in Austin. And two, it's expensive. Like every single vlog person that I've seen, like each vlog, they always go out somewhere, they're always spending money, and like that's just not the case with me. And I know a lot of people, given the pandemic, also are kind of in the same boat, where it's like you want to see content that really reflects how you live. And so yeah, this kind of vlog style, I guess, or theme, it's gonna be based off of like, you know, my life as like a senior assistant working at a company from home. And I've been doing this since March, so I haven't been in our office in our Austin office since March, if you can believe that. I mean, that is so freaking crazy to say that it's almost a year. But yeah, so I'm a senior assistant. I'm obviously not gonna like dive into the details of like where I work and who I work for and like all that stuff, but I really want to show you guys like what I do to stay focused and how I'm motivated, and like what I do at home, you know, during my break time, and just, you know, how do I balance working from home and my home life essentially. I know it's really hard to separate the two, and I've, you know, for the past several months, almost a year, I've been pretty much fine-tuning my work style while at home. So let's get into it, guys. Okay, so I am drinking Starbucks. It's the house blend. For those of you who are wondering, that's a Mocha Express. What's the company? Belletti, I think. So I got that at Target. I do have a normal coffee pot, but what I really like about this one is that it does like one perfect cup for me, and that's all I need. And then I typically actually put nut milk in it, and that's it. But Alex drank the last of my Milkadamia nut milk yesterday for cereal, so I'm having to resort to the Coffee Mate, the original, that my mom left behind a few months ago. I used to love this Coffee Mate growing up. I would actually, instead of putting it in coffee, I would put it in Earl Grey tea. And I know that sounds weird, you guys, but try it. It's Earl Grey tea with a lot of sugar and heapings of the Coffee Mate original, the original, and you'll get amazingness, but it's not healthy. So yeah, so I'm having to resort to this, and the reason why is because I kind of challenged myself. So as I've said, I am engaged, and me and Alex are planning our wedding for this year. And with all weddings, you know, it can be really expensive, and so I'm trying to save every single penny that comes my way, and you know, and not really sacrifice things, but I'm kind of making it like fun challenges to, you know, kind of squeeze my budget on certain things so that I can have, you know, the wedding that I've always pictured in my head. And it's not gonna be like super, you know, super expensive. I'm not like, you know, on Bling Empire on Netflix, like nothing like that. But my goal for this week basically is to not go to the grocery store until Friday. So the way I plan my weeks, which this will probably be in other episodes, and I'll kind of show you a little bit my desk organization. But my weeks, when it comes to like a new week, is from Friday to Thursday. And I know some people are like, why do you do it Friday through Thursday? The main reason is because I get paid bi-weekly and I get paid on Fridays. So to me, when I get a new paycheck, it's like, it's a new start, it's a new budget. And so that's why I do Fridays through Thursdays, but I do it for everything pretty much. So it's like grocery shopping, typically go grocery shopping on a Friday or Saturday, which I guess is typically normal for people, but mostly Fridays. And you know, kind of when I like refresh my budgets, refresh my calendars, like it's always typically the start of a Friday and then the end of a Thursday. So that's just my challenge to myself. I am on Tuesday, so I only have literally 2 more days to go of no spending, which I've done. If today goes well, today I think will be like my 6th or 7th day of literally not spending any discretionary income, which that's very satisfying to say. But anyways, also don't come for me in the comments because of my eyebrows. So I haven't plucked them, I haven't waxed them in like over a month. And literally the main reason is because, sorry guys, I'm gonna put my hair in a bun. The main reason is because, I don't know if you can tell, but this eyebrow is like losing hair. And I think what I am doing is like when I'm stressed, I like to like pluck it, which is not good, or not pluck it, but like literally pick at my eyebrows. You know, some people bite, which I do that too. I pluck my eyebrows and it's not the best look, so I'm growing my eyebrows to be thicker. Okay guys, sorry, I had to take my hair down. I don't know, it was just like kind of pulling the root of my head, which isn't great. I'm gonna push y'all kind of closer. Sorry guys, I have morning voice. Literally, this is like the first time that I'm talking at all today. So bear with me while I get rid of my morning, whatever this is. Okay, so I just sat down. Like I said, I have my coffee, I have my water with me. I just turned on my laptop. It is officially the work time, so it is 8 o'clock. And typically, like what I do in the morning, as you could tell, like I made coffee a little bit before I started vlogging. I let the dogs out, I feed them with, you know, their food, their water. I turn off the front porch light and pretty much just get dressed enough to be feeling like I'm not in my jammies. Sometimes I do stay in my jammies because my jammies are sometimes loungewear, and that's not always like, I don't know, the best feeling. I always feel more or less situated, I guess I could say. Like I can't, what is the way to say it? Like I try to differentiate my work life versus like my home life. And obviously jammies to me are considered home life. And so when I kind of mix the two, I've noticed that like during the day, I basically set myself up for almost failure, like with anxiety, because I know it's hard for people to differentiate their work from home life versus their real life, because you want to kind of have a space, like I don't want to say a safe space, but like a workspace where everything you do there is work related, and then everything outside of it is home related, if that makes sense. So like you don't want to put yourself or mixing the two, if that makes sense. So I try to dress up. I'm typically never on camera, you guys, like, and even if I am, my team doesn't care. I'm very grateful that I have a team, you know, that understands like real world things, and we don't have to dress business professional. I'm not client facing. Obviously with being an assistant, sometimes you have to be, but I'm typically never on camera, if that, you know, I think I was on camera one time, yeah, during work from home, but most of the time I'm off camera, which I love, and that way I'm able to just wear athleisure wear, normal wear. I mean, I can't tell you the last time I wore business professional. But okay, so I'm going to basically just look at emails right now, look at the calendar, see if there's anything urgent. And if there isn't anything that's like super pressing, typically I take out my calendar, I have a happy planner, a big happy planner that I just got, which I'm so excited for, and I've been using it. And I typically map out how my day is going to go, work and home life, if that, you know, that's the only time I pretty much merge everything is in that planner. But I'm thinking of getting another planner just for working. I don't know yet. So I do a lot of my like organization on my laptop just because we have some I don't know, some very like time pressing stuff, and I like to see things on my screen versus writing it down for work. But when it comes to everything else, so home life, YouTube, finances, all that type of stuff, I like to write things down. I don't like keeping a log online. So I don't know, I'm debating on doing it and getting in maybe another happy planner or just another planner that has a lot of writing space, just because that's what I need. But we'll see. It might just be too much on me, just because the one that I do, the one where I keep track of all my stuff online, I can send that to my manager at any given time so she knows like what I'm doing. Which, you know, that's a good tip for you guys. If you don't know, if you're used to having like in-person check-ins with your manager, which I have my check-ins like either once a week or bi-weekly. I think we just switched it to bi-weekly. But look, I'm always in contact with my manager when anything happens. I mean, anything that I think is important that she needs to know, I call her, I text her, I Zoom. I mean, I do it all basically. And I also send her kind of like an email just saying, hey, this is what's happening. So that's a good tip for you assistants, or just really anyone out there who doesn't know how to communicate with what you're doing during the work from home. You feel like you have to do everything and anything. What I suggest is anytime you get a new project or anytime you get a section done for your project or anything added to your project, make sure to write it down. And I think the best way to do it, find a check-in template on Google, or I think maybe Publisher has one, or Word. They might have templates pre-made. Go ahead and take one of those, and each day allot yourself like 10 minutes to go through it and write down what you're doing. Now, the way that I know what I'm doing, I don't keep everything in my head. Like I said, anytime I get like a new request or a new project that I'm working on, or like a new section opens up on my project, I create tabs in Outlook. And basically in those tabs, sometimes I have more tabs where, like for example, as an assistant, right, pre-COVID, if you had the person that you support travel to, I don't know, California, you know, they need a hotel. They probably need a breakfast, a lunch, a dinner. They probably need a car service. So what I would do is, you know, make a tab entitling it the date of time that they're going to be there, and then the city and state. And then under that, I have a hotel tab. I have a car service tab. I have, I don't know, breakfast tab, lunch tab, whatever the case. Okay guys, sorry about that. My camera died this morning and it's now at a full battery, so I apologize. I forgot where we left off. But what I remember kind of was that I wanted to show you my desk situation. So I am at a point in work right now where I can take like a little bit of like a breather, a break. So I thought this would be the perfect time. So I'm gonna flip you over because I wanna show you kind of like what my desk situation looks like as an assistant who works from home. Okay guys, so this is my desk situation. Also, don't come for me because yes, I still have Christmas decor, and yes, it is late January. I'm just too lazy right now to take everything and put everything in the attic. It's just a lot. So I'll probably do that either this weekend or next weekend. I'm not too worried about it. But okay, so this is the desk situation. Currently, this used to be, well, a breakfast nook table at our old house, but now it fits perfectly in between the staircase and the hall closet. So this is where I sit. I really like it just because I feel like if I was facing like a window or like anywhere over here, I feel like I would just get so distracted. And so I really like that I'm facing the wall. Apologies. Just kind of like minimizes all the distractions. So as you can see, I have a leather chair. This chair is from At Home. It's very comfy. It fits perfectly with the table. It's like a fake leather brown chair with black legs, and I like it because it has these like sliding, I don't know what you call them, contraptions, mechanisms that don't scratch the floor. So I really appreciate that. And then over here I have a basket. This basket is from, I believe, the Container Store. And I got this a long time ago, like 2-ish years ago. And this used to be in the pantry. But I cleaned it out since then, about a couple months ago. And this actually holds a lot of things for my wedding. Things that I want nearby my desk, but I don't look at regularly. And also it has the book that I'm reading currently, which is Piranesi. So that's that. And then as far as the table itself, so we'll just start from the left and work our way to the right. So obviously, this is my normal phone, brought a water for today. Okay, so this is a placemat for my computer. Now, you don't have to have a mouse pad. Like, this is actually can qualify as a mouse pad. The only reason I have the Belkin pad is for wrist support, because I do sometimes get pain in my wrist if I choose not to use this. And the pad is actually from Amazon. It's the brand Nodell. And I got this about 1.5 years ago. And it's a kind of like a mauve matte pink, maybe, I'm guessing. It kind of shows up differently on the camera, but let's just say this is like a light baby pink. These headphones are amazing. Alex got them for me a few months ago from Amazon. It's the, I can't really, let's see if you can see it. So it's the One Audio A70 headphones in the color chocolate. I just like the color because it matched my hair, you guys, but I utilize these for all of my business meetings on Zoom, Skype, listen to YouTube. It's Bluetooth enabled, so you can pair it with your cell phone or any device that's Bluetooth, that has Bluetooth capabilities. And also it's very squishy, and they're not really, I don't want to say like 100% soundproof from like external sound, but it does help a lot to keep me focused, so I'm not like really hearing anything outside of these. Then I have this beautiful rose gold pencil holder. Now this actually came in a set with the paper tray back there and then a sticky note holder over there. But this is also from Amazon. I got this about 1.5 years ago. And this just holds all of my utensils, my pens, markers, highlighters, anything that I really need to get my day prepped and started. And I keep that on my little pad. That way it's in arm's distance. And then over here we have the paper tray. So I actually got this set when I moved to Austin for a new job, and that job actually gave me a big desk of my own, and so I wanted to kind of spice it up a bit, and I didn't really know what to do with the paper tray during work. I mean, I rarely utilized it, so it was just kind of sitting pretty on my desk, but now I'm using it for extra inserts and my planner stickers that I use with my Happy Planner, which I'll show you towards the end of the video. I'll probably actually do a couple of videos from my planner itself because it is pretty awesome. I do have the big Happy Planner, and this is the minimalist sticker book that I got at Michael's. Currently been using that one, and then this is the Biz Babe, like, Business Babe or Boss Babe planner stickers as well. I have yet to utilize this. I'm kind of waiting until I'm done with the minimalist book to open this. And then I just got a couple of things from Etsy from Mandy Lynn Plans. They're just a couple stickers. And then, like I said, so these are inserts for my Happy Planner. So I do put my own financial budget sheets in there. So this is the anything left over or just like extra inserts that I can put. So this is what's in this paper tray. Now, if you're an assistant, I know that, well, it depends on what you do, but if you're the type of person who deals a lot with invoicing, or a lot of, you're the type of person who likes to print out itineraries and stuff like that, I would highly recommend a paper tray for that. Now, me personally, I don't utilize printing things a lot just because of confidential issues and matters. But if you can, if you're that type of person, highly recommend getting one for your personal desk. This is just a stapler that I've had since about 2013. It's Swingline, and I think I got this from Target. I think it came with the set, you guys, but I've had this for so long, I can't remember. But, you know, it's just a normal stapler. This is a, well, I'm using it as a cash wallet envelope system holder. So I got this off of Amazon, and it's in the color dark yellow. And I really like it because when you open it, this is a A6 binder. So that means that it has 6 rings that you can open, and you can put, I mean, really anything in here, but a lot of people use it for cash envelopes. So if you're doing sinking funds, or if you, let's say you have like a grocery envelope with money in it, you can just put it in here, and this will hold your cards and like any random receipts or anything like that. So this is why I have it. Obviously it's not filled because I have yet to start utilizing it. I literally just got it. Next up on my desk is the Happy Planner punch hole. This is how I create my inserts. So if I ever need the paper over here, I'll just make sure that I hole punch it, and then this is what you can use to do the big planner. I believe it's called the Happy Planner Big Punch Hole, and you have to make sure that it can go from, I think it's like 3 and 3, yeah. So I would think the Happy Planner is letter size 8.5 by 11. So this is that's how much, well, that's the size of the paper that you are required to use. Like, that's the max basically, if that makes sense. And then I think you can use these other lines for the other types of Happy Planners, but I'm not too sure. Then I have just office accessory value pack. It just has paper clips, anything really for like, what are these called? Push pins. Yeah, it has push pins, paper clips, and just paper holders. I've had this for a very long time, but it's from Target. It's the Up and Up brand. And then over here, I just have some decor, and in one of them, I'm just having my Canon battery charger. You can kind of see it sticking out, but I just put it there just because I just finished my battery charging, so that's in there. And then over here, I have my work phone, that I'll just put over there. And these markers, I got these at Barnes & Noble about 4 years ago, 2 or 3. They're the Fine Line Marker Set, the Studio Series. I really don't know if they have these anymore, but I just love the Fine Line Marker tip, and they don't bleed through other pages. Now, I'm pretty sure you can get these anywhere. I mean, you can probably get them on Amazon for a cheaper price, but yeah, I've had these for quite some time. Still utilizing them. And then this, I'm not going to open it because it takes forever to put the bow back, but this just holds extra pens, pencils, highlighters, markers, whiteout, pretty much everything in here, and it's just a really pretty box that my sister got me back in high school, and I still have it to this day. So this is supposed to be a sticky note holder. As I told you, it came in that rose gold set, but I don't really have that many stickies, and I don't utilize stickies that often. So it holds a small personal calculator, the BIC whiteout easy correct strips, some tape just in case, my AirPods that need to be charged, an Expo board marker eraser, and then the only sticky note pad that I've had, and I've had this since high school. And yes, it says tortillas because I was making my grocery list last week, and to be honest, I forgot about this. So I rarely use it, but if you are keen to having sticky notes, I definitely recommend this because it is very tall, and I think it would hold, I don't know, it would hold quite some. I mean, when I got this for my first job in Austin, I literally filled it to the brim with sticky notes and I never used it. So, what else? So, like I said, this is a Belkin mouse pad. I actually got this through my job, so I don't really know if you can get this anywhere else. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can, or just get a dupe. But like I said, I really like it because of the wrist pad. It really helps me. And then this is a Microsoft Bluetooth enabled mouse, and I love it. I mean, it's very simple to hook up. It's very, I mean, I don't know. I've had this for years, and the battery has yet to run out, so I'm really hoping that it lasts for much longer. And then over here, I have the productivity planner. This is the 6-month journal from Intelligent Change, as you can see right there, created by Intelligent Change. I'm actually almost done with this journal, and I think I'm going to retire it just because I did get the Happy Planner. And to be quite honest, so I do love this planner. Like, I highly recommend, utilizing it. I pretty much utilized every page. I'm still working on it. But basically, I feel like if you have a small niche that you're working on, so if you're doing YouTube, make this like a YouTube niche planner, or expenses, or, I don't know, athletic tryouts, like something, or like a sorority. Definitely use this. I mean, to me, it was very hard putting multiple projects from different areas of my life in here, just because, there's so many things that are important, and they really try and minimize the amount of things that you do to focus on each day. So that was just like one thing to keep note of. But this is kind of how it's laid out. And so you can kind of see, like, if you had a lot of tasks to do for multiple projects, you can't really add it in here, and you'll continue having to use like another planner or so. But highly recommend this just for like small niche things. And then we get into my planner. So I'll show you the front of it. I'm actually going to do more videos about this, about how I do like my monthly and weekly layouts. I think that would be a pretty cool kind of video series. But yeah, so this is the big Happy Planner. It's the 12-month planner horizontal layout for January to December 2021. And this is their calligraphy Happy Planner. So it's called Love Letters 2021. And when you open it, you kind of get like a little insert right here to follow them on social media. And it kind of shows you a example of how the horizontal could possibly be laid out for you. Now, these right here. So this is what I was telling you about with my budget sheets. So I created this. Basically everything from here to here. This is all mine, and this is how I track my finances, and I track kind of like savings and sinking funds and just like personal budget categories. So the way to do it, like I said, you do the hole puncher, and these are what the hole puncher inserts look like. And literally you just stamp it down basically with your fingers, and that's why I really love this planner. And it stays, you see. So you can pretty much manipulate this planner however you see fit. I know some people do like multiple planners, so like they do their finances, they do home appointments, they do cleaning, they have school, they have a whole bunch of things. And I even believe you can change out the rings. Like, that's how customizable this planner is. And so you get into January, and I utilize this planner. Well, okay, I haven't utilized it yet for work. And the reason being is because when I got this planner, I got it very late in the month. And so currently I've just been doing personal house things with this planner. But once February comes, I will be adding major projects or events that are going to take place for work. I just haven't done it yet just because it doesn't feel right. So, for example, you can kind of see that, I've, already utilized it. So this is this week. So this was Monday, this was yesterday, this is today. And I mean, you can kind of manipulate this any way you see fit. So I utilize the stickers that I showed you, and I create like checklists, priorities. I write in the normal Cloverfield looking lines. And what else? Yeah, it's just very simple right now, just because, like I said, February is when I'm really going to start getting into it. And then these right here are inserts. Now this is from Asia Ding's basically financial planner. So she was gracious enough to give us January completely free, and these to-do list timelines were in her packet. And so literally I've just been putting, Monday through Sundays in the weekly layout. That way I know what I'm doing, because I am this type of person who, like, I have to know what I'm doing like almost every 30 minutes. Otherwise I feel like I'm wasting my time. And if you're an assistant, honestly guys, I highly recommend you get this, especially if you're the one who it's getting really hard for you to focus at home. You kind of don't know where to begin and where to end, and your days are kind of blurring between work from home and your normal life. And really, this just kind of helps me put things into perspective on, like, what am I doing with work, and then when am I taking a break, when I'm doing my lunches, and then when I'm focusing on personal things. So definitely look at this and kind of map out your day, and you'll see like where all of your time has been spent pretty much, or where it's going to be spent. And then of course utilize, you know, a to-do list underneath it. That way you're like, okay, I need to work out. This is what I'm doing for lunch. This is what I'm wearing for today's yoga session. I mean, it just depends. And then basically that's it. So I haven't done anything over here just because it's not this part of the week yet. So that is my planner. And then right under my planner is the Expo marker board that I use. So I got this off of Amazon. It came in a package. So this is the weekly layout, and I have the monthly one on my fridge. But this, I don't really use the weekly days. I just pretty much write whatever I need to for work on here and then just erase it with the marker. So guys, yeah, that is my desk. I know it's not the most aesthetically pleasing desk, but it works for me. It keeps me focused. It keeps me on top of what I have to do for work. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little sneak peek, not even sneak peek, that whole look at my desk. Now, I will say I do want to, I don't know, kind of move that desk into our dining space. That's like way down that hallway. We don't really utilize that dining room. I mean, it's literally just us. And you know, if we do eat, like we're typically eating at the island or in our breakfast nook area. So we don't really utilize it. And so I want to make it my own like makeshift office space. But that's gonna come with time. You know, like that's a very, not grueling endeavor, but you really need to plan what you want to do with the space and like your theme and your design, and obviously it takes time and it's expensive. And so I don't want to go in all at once. Like I want to save for it. I need to basically create Pinterest boards of how I want it to look. But yeah, that's gonna happen maybe the end of this year, or maybe the beginning of 2022. Like I said, it's just gonna be a slow endeavor. And you know, I do like my little niche over here, so more to come on that. But anyways, so it is about to be noon. I am kind of hungry. And what time? Let's see, what time is it? It's 11:17. So I'm probably going to take a little more time on a couple of work items before it gets to noon. And then at noon, I'm probably just gonna make some breakfast. I'm thinking of eggs, and I have some avocado, I have some hot sauce, maybe some potatoes. That's what I did yesterday. I think that might work for today as well. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling it. And then yeah, so see you then. Alright guys, so I am kind of switching my timeline just a little bit. I'm gonna put you guys down. Okay, so I didn't eat breakfast. I haven't had lunch yet. Quite frankly, well, okay, no, I had a bagel. And I'm not really that hungry right now, so I'm going to wait. And instead, what I'm going to do right now is do some yoga. So I am currently doing day 2 of the Yoga with Adriene breath journey. Yes, I am very late to the game. She has been doing one every single day of January, and I'm like 20 something episodes behind. But look, it's better late than never to start. So typically, I'm gonna be real with you guys, I have not exercised or moved my body really since like August or September. No, October? One of those. I'm gonna say September just to be in the middle with it. But I need to really start working out. Not because I don't like my body or because I feel like I'm overweight. It's none of that. It's actually because I feel like I need to help myself create routines. And working out is a routine, and I feel like I'm that type of person who can handle a routine, and I was actually very good at it. The last time I was working out, I did it for a straight month, and I did feel really good, but at the same time I was always fatigued afterwards. And I'm not like an expert on gym health, basically. Like, I don't take pre-workout. I guess you can consider coffee. I don't do any of that, so that was like really the only downside. But I just want to develop a routine. I want to develop a habit, you know, and I'm not going to gyms. I'm just like, I want to be the type of person that can go to a gym, that will go, and that will actually, you know, utilize the monthly funds of a gym, because we all know New Year's resolutions. You get a gym membership, you're signed into a contract, and then next thing you know, you're spending like, I don't know, however much money a month, and I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna start with yoga. And the reason why I'm starting with yoga is, one, I really like it. I love Yoga with Adriene. I've been following her for quite some time, like, I mean, years into her YouTube channel. Plus, she lives in Austin, so in case I ever want to see her in person for one of her classes, I can do it gladly. And also, it helps me become flexible, and I don't feel stressed or like put into a corner when trying to figure out poses, because she is so helpful at making you feel like you're not the only one in the room, where you're like at your level, basically. And also, like, I really don't want to leave the house, you guys. So yoga is something that I can do in the privacy of my home, in a room by myself. Obviously, Calypso is always with me. And I just kind of feel like I'm in my little safe space. And so, yeah, I'm on day 2. I don't know what this day is going to bring. I'm just gonna stay in my, I don't know if you can see, but basically I have loungewear on, and this is from, oh my god, what is this store called? I think it's the Loft's sister company, and I can't remember. Oh, Earl Grey, no, Grey something, I think. I don't know. Can y'all see that tag? Probably not. No, there's nothing on here. Whatever. It's the Loft, one of their sister companies, and it's very comfy. I've had this for like 2 years since I'm living in Dallas. So I'm just gonna keep in this, and right now I'm gonna move you guys because I'm going to basically utilize this part of the carpet as my yoga mat. And I did this yesterday. The only thing that I don't like about using carpet instead of a yoga mat is that when your palms get sweaty and when your feet get sweaty, I know that's kind of TMI. Okay, sorry guys, I got like an email from work. I'm using my work computer right now, and it's technically my lunch break, so it always pops up when I get a new email. But yeah, your palms get sweaty, your feet get sweaty, and what ends up happening is that you end up slipping. Like, you start slipping on the carpet because it doesn't, I don't know what it is, but I guess like with the yoga mat, it kind of stops you from slipping, and with carpet it doesn't. So that's the only downside. But you know what? We're gonna keep going in the motion, and yes, eventually I'm gonna get a yoga mat. But your girl's on, I don't know, like, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood to buy one. Kinda, I don't know. I'm kind of just lazy. Let's just like put it to laziness. Okay, so day 2 is called Arrive, and it's about 38 minutes. Yes, this is her. Yes, this is what it is. It's the breath like theme, and it's a 30-day yoga journey. So she is only going to do a few more episodes because it's already January 26th. Well, with that being said, I'm going to put you here so you can kind of participate, and I'm going to put it on. All right, you guys, so I just finished day 2 yoga with Adrienne, the breath journey. And sorry, I'm going into my closet. I just really feel like kind of hot. So I'm going to change into another outfit. Don't know. I mean, obviously like still loungewear. I think later on today, I think later on today I want to go walking. I just really feel like I've been cooped up in the house and I need just like some fresh air. So I'm gonna change. I do need to eat because I have not eaten yet. Which I'm gonna make some breakfast like I said. I'm gonna have, what did I say? Oh yeah, eggs and maybe like some potato, I guess. We have some sausage, but like as like a meat part for the breakfast, but and not really feeling it. But anyways, I'm gonna get changed and then I'll see you in the kitchen. Okay guys, so apologies, I was recording and something happened with my camera. I don't really think I have a lot of space, so I need to delete a few items. But anyways, I am currently peeling potatoes for breakfast. So I'm doing a huge breakfast medley of just steamed potatoes, some avocado, eggs, some tropical queso de freír, which is just like fried cheese, some red onion, and then also this like makeshift tangerine quat thing. I forget what it's called, but they're really good and I found them at Central Market. So right now I literally just like diced up my potato and I'm gonna have a pot full of water and then I put a steamer on top of it, put the potatoes in there, and then go from there. So, okay, I put the potatoes on the stove. So next up is I'm basically going to scramble some eggs in a bowl, put some seasonings in it, and then chop up my onion, slice my avocado open, and then this is the tropical cheese. I'm just gonna slice some of these and just basically I'm prepping things for when the potatoes are basically done. Then I'll put everything else all together and it just makes it easy. Also, the onion, this is gonna be vinegarized. So I know a lot of people will probably find that weird, but I personally love vinegarized red onion, so that's what's in here. You can pretty much use any onion, but for like this just basically tastes best to me. So I'm gonna get a bowl to whisk the eggs around with the fork. And I think I'm gonna do, I don't know, I'm pretty hungry, so I think I'm gonna do 2 eggs. I'm gonna put a couple things up. Let's see, yeah, I think I'm gonna do 2 eggs. See if I can open it. There's 1. Put that right there. 2. Also, another tip for those of you who don't really cook at home because you get overwhelmed, a huge thing that helped me was basically cleaning up as I went. And so I still do that. Sorry, I have like egg goo on my hand. I still do that to this day, and it basically just saves you time and effort, because basically once you're done kind of you know, cooking everything and you eat, you know, you're gonna feel like you need to take a nap, or you're gonna feel rested and you really don't want to, you know, clean up after yourself, honestly. And so just do it while you're preparing everything. And you should be good to go. So I'm gonna get some salt and pepper for my 2 eggs. I don't do too much just because I do use hot sauce, and the hot sauce has just pretty much a lot of flavor, so I really don't need to season my eggs that much. So I just do some salt and some pepper. I'm gonna get my vinegar. That's gonna be for my onion. And then I'm just gonna whisk the eggs into a consistency that I like. And I don't really know how to describe it. It's basically when the yellow and the clear just mix perfectly together. I know eggs are just so weird. Sometimes people can say that it's like rice, right? It looks easy to make and sometimes it's not. So I like to basically like scramble my eggs. That's my preference when eating them. I know some people like what, sunny side up, over easy. I'm not that type of person. I mean, I don't mind it, but that's not what I make at home. So pretty much, I'm pretty much done whisking them. So that's kind of what it looks like for those of you who want to know. And I'm gonna put that to the side. This is the frying pan that I'm gonna use. It's very old, it's Pauladine, and I mean, clearly I've had it for quite some time. I'm just gonna get some olive oil. And I use the extra virgin olive oil from Central Market. I really love it just because it has like a high heat and I use it for everything. So I'm just gonna kind of dab that in the frying pan. And then when the time comes, I'll turn it on and do the eggs. Now, so the next thing is I have some salami left over from yesterday's breakfast. Kind of sad, you guys. I love this salami, so that means that this week I'm gonna have to go to Fiesta, which is downtown Austin. I think that's the closest one near me. And so far, they're the only ones I know that have this product. So I really need to stock up. Typically, I haven't, you know, I've been lucky, I've been fortunate that like Alex's parents, they typically will give us some of this anytime that we go to Houston or if they come over here, but it's been a hot minute since we've seen them. So that is the last of it, and I just basically diced it. And apologies, I just have to keep washing my hands just because I don't like touching things and mixing things that much. Okay, so now that that's set aside, I am going to dice up some of the red onion, and I'm going to get a small like pot, put them in there, sorry, with some vinegar and just let it do its thing. So this is the onion, this is the red onion. I just basically peel off, let's see, how much am I gonna use? Also, another thing, so I am very particular with how I like my onion, like the length and the size. So I typically keep it like this length for all of them when I vinegarize them. Or like this, basically. And the reason being is because it's just a texture thing for me. You can dice them up finely, you can leave them as large as I do. Whatever floats your boat, man. And I'm probably only gonna do, so far I've only cut up like that. I might just do one more row. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just do this, yeah. So I just cut up some more like this, and I'm gonna put that aside. I'm gonna take the dead skin, throw it in the trash. So again, Pauladine, very, very old. I'm just gonna put them in there. It's honestly not that much for one person. And then the vinegar I use is the Heinz All Natural Distilled White Vinegar. This is what it looks like. And I coat it enough to almost reach the top of the onions, just because I move them around a lot when they're cooking. Okay, so that is set. Again, I'm gonna put that ready to go. Ready to go on the stove. Okay, gonna put up the rest of the onion. I know this is like a very weird breakfast, but I personally love it. The vinegar onions, the salami, the queso, a lot of Hispanic households use it. And so I'm pretty sure some people are very familiar with the ingredients that I'm using. It's just like comfort food to me. It's almost, you know, sometimes I want like Southern food, you know, biscuits and gravy and bacon, and then some days I really want this. And for the past couple of weeks, this is what I've been wanting. So I just took out the seed of the avocado, and good tip for avocado people: if you buy a lot of avocados all at once and literally like after 2 days they are like disgusting looking and brown and you don't want to eat them, pro tip: when you go to the grocery store, look for the ones that are like a somewhat green, like a darkish green, kind of like this, where there's like some light green on it, but a lot of it's mostly dark. That means that it's ready. Put them in the fridge, like put them in the plastic bag or like whatever bag that you get them in, and put them in the fridge for like literally, I mean, they'll stay for like a week. I got these last Friday, guys, and look at that. You see that? Both sides are perfect. That is an avocado hack for you guys. And I just get my avocados at Central Market. It's the small Haas avocados, I think is what you say. So yeah, put them in the fridge, you guys. I don't know why people just leave them out. Don't do that, just because the oxygen gets to them quicker, I'm guessing, and maybe it has something to do with the bag. But I'm telling you guys, it's perfect every time. So now I'm just gonna kind of cut them into strips that I like. Oops. Kind of making a mess a little bit on one of them. It doesn't want to break apart. There it goes. So nothing too fancy, because it's literally just me, and they still have the skin on the back. Gonna do the other side, but this one I'm probably gonna do just like one large one. Let's see if I can crack it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not the best at peeling the avocados, but I am the best at keeping them fresh. So I'm doing something correct. Now it's time to get a plate, and let's see. Alright, so now I have a plate, which, by the way, if you're interested in where I get my plates, this is from Target, and it's the Project 62 brand. Yeah, it doesn't say what theme, but yeah, it's Project 62, microwave safe, dishwasher safe. So yeah, I'm going to plate it, and taking the avocado, literally just peeling it. And I know like there's probably a better method to do this, but it doesn't get too bad for me. Okay, let's see. All right, so I just took out the avocado from its skins, and so now they're on the plate. And again, more just like washing my hands off, like rinsing them. Okay. So now that I'm done with the avocados and I'm done with the onion, I have them right here. I'm just gonna put them in the fridge because, again, clean up after yourself. It makes it easier. Now, ooh, I'm gonna put some salt. Put some salt on my avocado, just a little bit. And then so for those of you interested in the hot sauce, I get the Tia Lupita Salsa Verde. It's from Central Market. It looks like this. This is by far like one of the best hot sauces that I have ever had. I haven't tried her red salsa yet, but this one definitely smacks, especially when it comes to breakfast tacos. That's originally why I bought it, is because of the breakfast tacos that I was craving. And man, oh man, I went through a whole bottle in like 2 days, to the point where I actually stocked up on it. So I'm almost out of this one, but luckily I have another one in the pantry. So, and also the reason why I do that is because Central Market, it's not near my house. It's like 20 minutes away. We don't have one in Pflugerville. And I know like it's somewhat similar to H-E-B, but it's really not, like low key. And they have a couple things like these fun guys that I'm trying to peel that literally H-E-B does not have, and all we have here is H-E-B. We have we have Target, we have Aldi, and we have Walmart and H-E-B. Those are the grocery stores that we have. And I guess Costco if you have Costco membership, but we don't. And I just like going there. I don't mind the travel, especially for things that, you know, I'm really interested in. And plus they have a bunch of healthy food options that, quite frankly, H-E-B, Walmart, Target, they do not carry. So I go there. Sometimes I go to Whole Foods. Mostly Whole Foods is for seasonings, because I do like some of the brands that they carry, but I do like Central Market ones. Actually, it's this brand. Where? Oh, it's right in front of me. It's the Simply Organic. They look like these. I don't know why, but the garlic powder and the onion powder ones are like my go-to, and I primarily use that all the time. And then this is another one. I think you can get this, I know, maybe at Whole Foods, Amazon. It's the Frontier Co-op. I know you can get them online. These are really good for like oregano, Italian, thyme, those type of seasonings. And I do have a couple others like Morton's or Morton something, but those are my favorite. So last thing that I need to cut up is obviously the cheese. So this is called fried cheese, and literally it's a fresh white cheese that when you fry it or when you grill it, it doesn't crumble, it doesn't melt, it just kind of sears. And I really love the taste of it. It kind of reminds me, honestly, the texture of tofu, honestly, but with the cheese taste. So this is what, this is what it looks like. Sorry guys. And literally I'll just fry it like that. I know that sounds so unhealthy, it probably is. I mean, it's cheese, but yeah, that's what it looks like. And you can make them as thin or as big as you want. Those I can only get at Fiesta, and this is my last one. So when I go to Fiesta, I'm getting a lot of the salami and I'm getting a lot of the cheese, because I eat this cheese actually as a snack with cheese and crackers. If I'm really running, not behind, but like if there's a lot going on with work and I really just can't peel myself away for like an actual full meal, which I know is bad, but you know, we all been there. Yeah, cheese and the Goya soda crackers and the green can, they smack all the time. So I'm gonna check on the food. Let's see. I'm gonna get a new fork. Okay. You see that, guys? You see how quickly they pretty much already, yeah, I think they're all done. See how quickly that was? Very quick. Great, okay. Life hack, again, get a steamer, you guys. Steamers work wonders. Now I'm gonna put the lid over here, and basically it's done. So what I'm gonna do is just let that cool, and I'm going to start the onions. I'm gonna put it on medium. This is the onions for the back burner. And then this right here is gonna be for the eggs. Again, put it on medium. And I'm gonna get the eggs, put them over here. And basically, I'm gonna wait. And then once the onions are done, I'm going to put the salami in there. And then maybe the cheese in the other one. We'll see. I'm really trying not to dirty like any additional dishes. But yeah, I'm thinking when the eggs are done, cheese or the salami, either way, they're gonna be utilized. So yeah, guys, I'm going to basically finish this, eat it, and then yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, guys, so I just woke up from a nap. I took out my contacts, so I can barely see right now, but my glasses are just causing me a headache because they're really old. Sorry, guys, I'm putting up some more light so y'all can kind of see me. But yeah, I just took a nap. My allergies, I don't know like what, but basically like after the yoga stuff, my allergies just like hit me, and like you can kind of tell. So I took a Zyrtec. But I'm in my kitchen, and basically I just have a couple things that I need to clean in the kitchen. I need to unload all the dishes in the dishwasher, put them in their proper place, and then I have a couple of things that are dirty that need to go into the dishwasher. I need to take out the trash. I need to basically like kind of wipe down the counters, just from today's activities. I like to kind of have a clean, well, obviously everyone likes to have a clean kitchen, but I like to have a clean kitchen in the evening times. It just makes me feel better for, you know, waking up the next day and not having to basically clean. Sorry guys, I just feel like I have stuff in my eye. Also, I like to, let me turn this on, I'm gonna throw this away. So I also like to reorganize my work desk from today's festivities pretty much every day to get me ready for the next day, like I said. So right now, I'm just kind of like cleaning up a little bit and just making sure that I'm kind of good to go for tomorrow. I turned off my mouse, I shut my laptop, which I am gonna use this later on, but you know, just for now, just for the sake of me wanting things organized and perfect and pretty, I'm gonna close it. And I'm basically done with this. I did everything that I was supposed to on here, or in here, I should say. And that goes there, that goes there. Okay, so that's all perfect and pretty. One thing that I know we have to do this weekend, so I have a doctor's appointment on Monday, this upcoming Monday, that I took PTO for. But just because like I've had really, not on my face so much, but I've had really bad cystic acne on my back and like my upper shoulders. And so I have a doctor's appointment on Monday. But to be honest guys, like I haven't had kind of like a personal day to myself in a very, very long time. Like I've just been racking up my PTO just because, I mean, it's COVID. Like why bother using PTO? We just got done with the holidays, but like I'm honestly feeling like kind of burned out a little bit. And I know people are probably like, oh, you know, it's just the holidays, but you know, holidays can always be stressful. And I just feel like I need a day. Like I'm honestly thinking of just telling my manager, instead of doing a half day, of doing a whole day. That way I can, you know, catch up with my own self, because I just feel like, I mean, my work life is perfect, but like my home life, like I need to run errands, I need to literally deep clean this house. Like I clean every week, but I just feel like it's time for a deep clean. We've been in this house for like 6 months, and I really need to take a couple days to clean this house and really get it back to where it was when we first moved in. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing that, and then taking obviously a personal day just to rest from everything. And I know people are like, oh, well, why don't you do it, you know, during the day when you have time? But like, let me just say this. The hardest thing about working from home, I would say, is, let's say you have downtime, or you have breaks, you know, you have your lunch break, you have 15 minutes here, you have 15 minutes there. or like in the morning before you even start work. Like you're like, oh, I'm gonna utilize that time to do like house chores. Let me tell you, me personally, it is so hard to do chores during your break times from work, because it's like, even though chores for the house aren't like mind-numbingly hard, like you're literally just cleaning, it takes a lot out of you, mental, your physical, and then next thing you know, you can't even have downtime because you just utilized your downtime from doing like house chores. And I know not everyone has a choice in the matter, if you have, you know, families, if you have dependents to take care of, or you just got a lot going on in your life. But if you're kind of in a similar situation as I am, I just highly advise against it. Like, really utilize your breaks and your lunchtime for you and yourself only. And of course, you know, I'm not saying like don't clean up after yourself, like here and there, but just like don't do deep cleaning. I swear, like I tried doing that in the very beginning, and I always felt so tired and worn out and even burnt out, because I would clean, get online, and then it's like, oh my gosh, like what did I just do? I should have, you know, rested my eyes for a little bit, or I could have, you know, watched some TV, like do something that I enjoyed or I enjoy. So that's just a tip for people who are kind of in similar situations as I am. But yeah, so I am probably going to end the vlog off here, just because I am going to be just cleaning pretty much, and then I'm honestly gonna go back to bed. Well, maybe just eat dinner and then go to bed. So yeah, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this vlog. I'm sorry I kind of ended on like a lower note, but allergies, man, I'm telling you, cedar here in Austin, it's one thing. If you move to Central Texas, beware of cedar. It is a real thing. Pretty much everyone and their mama is allergic to it. It is crazy how my body reacts to cedar. But yeah, so anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like it if you really enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification, because you know, if you want to get my videos and notifications, that's how you do it. But anyways, guys, I really hope that you have a very special end of your night wherever you are. Love you guys. Bye.